This week on Hermitcraft. Welcome to the Hermitcraft RECAP. My name is Pixelriffs, our writer is SloyXP. Captions on this video were provided by Liara, and this week brings you the final swan song of the Decked Out 2 dungeon.
You, sir! Can we just talk?
With Phase 8 over and Phase 9 in full swing, we eagerly await the conclusion of this 2-month-long quest to the bottom of Tango Tech's sanity. What secrets still await us in the deep? Well, not many, thanks to Pearlescent Moon's quest to seek out all the game's hidden treasures. Not to dip too much into what may be next week's news supply, but a secret door labelled as the Dungeon Master's Hideout has been discovered within the deeper level, and since has been breached to some spectacular results. Still, here on the recap, we try not to get into livestream VODs, since they're out of sync with the YouTube episodes, and we think it's fair to give the Hermits a chance to tell this story themselves before we put our extra spin on it.
I want to show you guys the entirety of the full run here, despite the fact that we did it live on Twitch.
We do have confirmation that Decked Out will be staying open after the competition wraps up to make room for multiplayer and challenge runs, achievement hunting, and whatever casual revenge people decide to take in the aftermath of this place kicking their butts.
And then we'll see. Afterwards there will be shenanigans, and maybe we can do collab runs and other stuff. No longer in the, who wins the thing mode. We can have more fun with the game, and I'm also looking forward to that.
In the meantime, we have Azuma finishing his base, Hypno delving too deep and too greedily, Cubfan accomplishing the most bonkers run of the game, and Docm. He is Docm, need I say more? And with all that out of the way, let's take a look at all the events and mishaps that occurred on the Hermitcraft server this week. Starting with Hypnotizd, as he recklessly charges through Phase 8 runs, except for this one time when he almost didn't make it through the entrance door in time.
Anyway, armor is on. We have a level 3 bottom. Oh, gotta go, Indiana Jones style, woo! Barely made it.
By now, having gotten a better grip on the levels than most, Hypno has successfully evolved his strategy into shift jumping through the first couple of levels, seemingly in an attempt to save on saturation. Never mind that this makes his footage look like it's been captured by an especially adventurous bunny.
We're looting and scooting. Well, we're just looting now.
Naturally, the Wardens of the deep levels take the pep right out of his step, and his Phase 8 ends with him only taking home 4th place. Who came in first? Well, you could say Cubfan135 sure tried his best at it, given his offering for the week includes what's colloquially referred to as Run 11.
To say this run was crazy is an understatement, and it was so wild.
Run 11 is quite frankly amazing, though the most special moment comes near the middle of the delve when the Warden community decides to hold a get-together in this one particular hallway intersection, and it just so happens to be the one place between Cub and bringing an old friend's pickaxe home.
There's all of them right here. There's a guy right there. We gotta go past him.
Not to be warded off, Cubfan sneaks right into the closed quarters and essentially runs through the 3 sniffing wardens before any of them attack, only to realize the turn he took leads to a dead end, at which point Cub turns around and bolts through the murder corridor for the 2nd time.
No, not like this. Holy smokes. They mad. They big mad. Oh my god, okay. Wow, look at all the treasure! What is happening with the treasure?
After such festivities, it's no wonder Cub switches to Deep Frost difficulty permanently, no doubt chasing the adrenaline rush of the experience. His exploits do bring in the final 2 artifacts his museum was missing, the Dungeon Master's Key, funny name on that one, isn't it? And the Pink Shepherd's Staff, the clear homage to the first and primary beta tester of the whole thing, Zedaf. Naturally, we all eagerly await the even more roguelike version of the game, Chris's mod. And if you don't get this joke, neither do I. Sloy wrote it and giggled for some reason.
There's a creeper in the level 4 Tango! There's a creeper there!
Another delight to the museum keeper is that someone has accidentally broken the animated nether brick from the dungeon door and consequently stolen it. There is no way to prove nor disprove whether or not it was in fact Corrales, as the item was donated to the museum anonymously, but if you ask me, the MO checks out.
So thank you to that anonymous hermit who asked not to be named for fear of reprisal by the Dungeon Master, but...
Regardless, Phase 8 ends with Etho once again in first place with a mind-boggling 63 victory tomes. So much for that not trying to win, just collecting cards approach, huh? While the competition intensifies, Xisumavoid is gunning for a different cup. With Rendog's Iceboat race prepping for a server-wide Grand Prix, Xisuma dedicates an episode to exactly how he will be winning that, even going as far as researching the camera angle adjustments the bumps in the road apply to the vehicle, as well as trying out playing with a controller to have a finer control on the ride.
And it was made infinitely more enjoyable by the master editing of my friend Chimera Dev, who put together this fantastic footage.
We can only assume next video he'll be playing with a steering wheel and then a set of bananas.
This is... wait a minute. I don't know what left and right is. Oh, that's left... Okay, quick, go back. Oh my god. No, this is really bad.
Still, not all of his time is spent drilling the boating license. There's still some finishing touches to be applied to his main series base. And the sooner he touches and finishes that crowd of monsters that spawned in his cactus farm, the better.
Hello! Oh! Jeez! Little ones could cause a... oh my god, it's gonna be the death of me!
With the cacti composting plant once again operational and the ice farm bridge done and finished, Xisuma really has finished his main base build of the season, which is not something we get to say on this show often, and especially not with the scale some members are gunning for. Case in point, Docm 77.
People often ask me, Doc, man, you've been grinding super hard the past few weeks. How do you not feel burned or whatever? But I make sure I have success moments in the grind. All I look at is a completed, finished piece, and that, gives you those moments of success that you feel the grind is worth it.
Doc's perimeter is coming along in leaps and bounds, mostly because that's what the slimes have to do to stick to the tomato plants he's been growing along the walls. But he has plenty more inspiration for the walls, courtesy of some community fan art that's really put his brain into gear, and cog, and other steampunk things he can build.
That inspired me a lot, and so thank you so much. Work together like that, and you guys feel inspired and do pieces like that. You have no idea how much inspiration I draw from your drawings. Pun intended.
In the meantime, he floods yet more of the perimeter, both so he can wave goodbye to the last of the area's mob spawns, and so he can build a flooded road, with blocks carefully curated to prevent any unwanted hostiles, but also to connect to all the apartment buildings piled up along each wall. Finally, he ventures into Decked Out while he still can, but having started the run with cold fingers, it feels appropriate that he ends the run on fire.
No way. No. Stupid bounding strides. I thought I made this job. I have nothing to eat.
And that's about it for this week's recap. Our writer is LoyXP, and my name is Pixel Riffs. Captions on this video were provided by Liara. It's the season of giving Loy some credit. So if you like how funny and well edited the Hermitcraft recap is, go check out his latest passion project as he test drives every jetpack in the Create mod. You'll find a link to that video in the end screen theatre. Don't forget to leave a like while you're still here and subscribe so you won't miss future recaps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.